Well, that's the E36. Pretty tidy car, seats are fucked. Previous video showed like what we got and what we encountered. The fucking plastic and shit. It's fucking weebs. And this is the E30. Picked this up last night. Was late at night. It was dark. It was overheating and hot. And the guy that owns it is a slob. So, as we can see through the tinted window, not very easily. Maybe not. Yeah, there's before I even do anything with this car, I gotta fucking tidy it up. Paint's good though. It's a little bit dusty, but I reckon that'll come up fucking awesome. There's a new badge. So, first thing I'm gonna do is I got my breakfast over there, so I'm gonna have my breakfast. I'm going to move this one to where this one is, and this one where this one is, and make a start on cleaning this shithole out. That's a train. That's where I live. I didn't even know it was here when I moved in. Seriously, I think it comes about like 2-3 times a day. But well, I'm not here. I'm at work, so I don't give a fuck. It's not too bad inside. So we're going to move that and move the other one. Had some breakfast. So what I've actually decided to do is, instead of doing anything of interest, I'm going to go out and get some of the shit that I need for the day before it gets too fucking hot. Because by the looks of it and by the feel of it so far, it looks like it's going to be your typical West Australian burning hot, depths of hellfire fucking shit day. So I'm going to go buy some shit. Need a socket set, need some elastics, bits and shits, and we'll come back and make a start. So anyway, just been to Veals and Bunnings. Always get a decent socket set, I reckon, because socket set's the one thing that you want to keep around for a while. Spanners, I paid $20 for them, I don't care. Like, spanner's a fucking spanner. Like, yeah, they break, but the main concern in the socket sets is your ratchet. Without your ratchet, it's fucked, and yeah, nah, not worth a bother. Right, finally got my shit together, got out, got a socket set, got a fucking spanner. I'm starting with literally fuck all, really, absolutely fuck all. Bought this, bought that the other day, covered in plastic dip and all this shit anyway, but we'll go over that later. So, this is the race car. This is where we're starting with. This is the BMW E30 325. Got the spoiler on the back. I haven't done a lot of research into these cars. I actually think that might be significant. I have no idea. Might have something to do with like a special model or something extra that they have. I don't know. Alright, so we bought this car. It was a shit tip when we bought it. It still is a shit tip because I haven't done anything with it. There's only really one way to go about that, and that's with fire. But no. The whole car is an absolute shit tip. But really, to be honest, I don't even want to touch it. It's just ew. This is human trash. This is what humans create in a car. But anyway, first thing I'm going to do is, this smell that's coming out of the car is absolutely fucking horrible. So I'm going to open all the fucking doors and we'll make a start from there. Bought it for 15. The fact that we saved a bit of money, I think, is well now justifying what I have to do here. It's bad, isn't it, buddy? Huh? Yeah, I know, it smells fucked. Let's get a spare ECU though. Yeah, we got a spare ECU. Whether or not it works, don't know. But I guess I get rid of all this shit. I'm just standing there looking at this car and having a smoke, and I just really don't want to fucking do this. It's kind of like fucking a bad prostitute. Like, yeah, you're wearing condoms, but fuck, you're gonna get something, aren't you? I'm gonna be sick in the next couple of days. There's gonna be something in here that's gonna make me sick. I'm just procrastinating. I don't want to do this car. It's a beautiful car. It is, but anyway, I was just having a chat to my mate Baz, and can't get the coolant flow bottle for it today. All the Euro records are closed till the 4th. It's currently the 29th of December, so it's just after Christmas, and everything's fucking closed. So fair enough. You know, everyone needs a holiday. Everyone does. Yeah, I'm on holiday, so I can't complain. But yeah, the car's not going to be running in the next couple of days, so pretty much I'm just going to do everything, tidy it all up, and we'll do the engine works a little bit later. The outside body's completely straight, no dents, no scratches, little bits of paint fade and plastic peeling and the clear coat peeling and all that. But the outside is perfectly fine. It's his daily car, and he's a fucking slob. I'll get into it in a minute. Right, now that we're a little bit more prepared, we have that for all the rubbish, that for everything else. Ajax spray and wipe cleans pretty much everything, and everything that doesn't clean, you got white spirits and you got mineral terps. Now that will get rid of anything sticky. Got kerosene and a lighter, of course, if none of that works. That's just to make it more bearable, and that's going to get all the smell out, hopefully. Alright, so the only real way you can start is to get rid of all the rubbish. Now, I've also bought a socket set and spanners, so that is basically to take the seats out. The only way you can really clean a car, second-hand car anyway at least. New car, not so much of a worry. Brand new car, you don't even really bother to do the inside, it's already detailed usually. But in regards to buying a second-hand car, especially when you buy it in this kind of condition, always remove the seats, get rid of the seats. Take the seats out, no matter what condition, if they're perfect, doesn't matter. Take the bolts out, take the entire seat out, and then at least you can see what's under it, and vacuum that, and just get the whole fucking car sorted. Now the back seats as well, you can, you can't, yeah, some of them are easy, some of them are hard. The stereo, the fucking speakers. Believe it or not, the guy that sold me this is something like 50 years old. He tried to sell me a subwoofer box as well. I don't even want to touch this. I'm thinking I'm going to need something a bit stronger to deal with this car. So, I finally gained a bit of fucking motivation to do this. Most of the smell is gone. No, not really. Sandwich wrapper. Got the protector for the stereo cover, you know, the actual panel and all that for the front of the stereo. We'll keep that. Too afraid to open glove box as of yet. One bottle of water. ECU for the car. In a plastic bag, looks like a parts bag, something you get from like a parts store. So I'm going to say that's probably still alright. I'd say it's, I don't know. I'll have a look at that, I'll research that, and I'll see if I can't find a PIC programmer and see whether or not we can open it up, put a new program on it. Alright, we've got the car seat covers. The seat underneath is actually alright, got the owner's handbook. Very nice, very nice. Belts. Good to have. So, replaced the 60,000, done 250,000. I'm going to say we're probably going to have to do the cam belt on this, along with everything else. So, not a problem. We'll do that. Coffee, bit of a coffee drinker. A half eat of something.
tissue. Barocca. Bit of a rough night, eh? Oh, his rubbish bag with no rubbish in it. Still got to go see him, so we'll return all of his personal effects. As much as I really just want to chuck everything. Instant gasket silicone RTV. Right, I don't like that. Coffee cup, more half-eaten food, more half-eaten food. Wouldn't be surprised if this car's got some sort of vermin, like a rash or something. Old mate's t-shirt. Vasafil, 100 milligrams. If anyone knows what Vasafil does, let me know, because I'm just curious as to what it fucking does. Ah, cup tray. See, it does have a cup holder. Benson and Hedges, probably the worst smokes you can get. Winfield. You always check if there's any left anyway. Paint pen. Good to have. Score. Owner's Workshop Manual. Without pages. If I can find the rest of it, fucking score. Aha, a fine. It's not too bad. $100 fine. 10k's over. 0 demerit points. Did well. Yeah. Alright. We will keep that. Because he's going to want that. Don't know whether or not he's paid it. But, tomato sauce packet. No. Cable tie. A bit concerning. I might know what that's been cable tied. So, glove box is either glued shut or... Okay, so we're going to need a new glove box at some point. So, that's the front seat. Passenger seat appears to be either broken. Well, the front passenger seat moves forward, backrest goes up and down, all of that. So, not a complete loss with the seat. So he's eating one packet of biscuits. And there's still a couple of packets left. I don't like shortbread, so that's going in the bin. I wouldn't trust it anyway. Would you fucking eat it? We have, looks like some sort of switching block, not 100% sure what it is. Looks somewhat valuable or worth it. So, we're keeping that. Oh, fuck, what has he spilled in the back of this fucking car? Oh, sherbet stick. Oh, tasty. Another t-shirt. I'm just hoping that he's not one to masturbate in the car. Oh, look. Instant gasket. Knives and forks and spoons and things like that. Plates. Judging by the stuff that's in this car, either he's one to have picnics or live in his car, or his missus kicks him out every night. I don't fucking know. But anyway, onwards and upwards. Newspaper. 4 empty packets of smokes. Got a tyre iron, that'll be for the toolkit, that'll be in the boot, so we'll be keeping that. Someone's lunch at some point. A rag, oh, and some tinfoil. Screwdriver. I've got a lot of screwdrivers, but like, you always keep them when you find them. The original badge for the car. It's a bit snapped and smashed, the looks of it, but I'm thinking we can do something with that. Another cable tie. Solo. This was a man of many tastes. Seemed to be a fan of chicken, from what I can gather. I'm out of room in that rubbish bag, so I need a new rubbish bag. So we haven't really got a camera tripod, so we got a chair. That's one rubbish bag full. It's a shame because we had curbside collection the other week. I could have just like tipped the car on its side out of the front lawn. Anyway. Fuck knows how you drive like this, so fucking need a shower after this. Oh, God, it's filthy. We got another rag, and there's a bit of a spot there that's a bit dry and yeah, so I'm hoping that's not what I think it is. Toothbrush. More chicken. Mono. You always check those. Hang on. 17, 12, 15. So he's missed it. But I think it's still within a date. So, shits and giggles, I'm going to check that. Buy a $1,500 car, win $1 million. You don't say no, do you? Coffee. Chicken. Can of Coke. Radiator and petrol tank repair kit. No welding or soldering. Repair radiator handles like putty, hardens like metal. Find that silicon on the expansion tank. We know the expansion tank's fucked. Gonna replace that. That's no problem. But if we find that on the expansion tank, there's nowhere near the amount that's missing out of the tube. Where's the rest of it? You know. So if you've got 4 or 5 tubes empty, and there's only like maybe a little line about that much on the expansion tank, I'm going to say there'd be something else that he's gooed up. If you think smart about it, you can diagnose a lot of problems with cars without even thinking about it. Well, without even doing any hard work. Oh! Master's iced coffee. No, just chocolate. Alright, I'm going to have to get in the car to do the other side of the car, much to my disgust. This car is fucking feral. 20 litre jug of water? I wonder what that was for. A bit more concerning is why do you need 20 litres? Coat hanger? Ah, BMW badge. More shortbread biscuits. Shortbread biscuit. There's fucking something smeared across the back of this seat. So, now that everything's out of the car, we're going to, all the rubbish. Everything needs to be cleaned and deodorized and all that. There's still a bit of smell. Well, the seatbelt works. Still a bit of smell. You're better off if you're going to encounter something like this, or you've got a second-hand car, anything like that. You want to do anything, you want to do the whole interior, you're better off just to take the seats out, because if you take the seats out, you can get underneath it, you can get in it, there's just no fucking around, it just comes right out. Seat covers, whenever you buy a car, always, and I'd like to stress on that, always take the seat covers off or lift the seat covers away so you can see what's underneath, because seat covers are a good way of hiding mess, hiding damage, hiding anything like that, and there's always some kind of mess. So we've got the socket set out, we're going to take the seats out, and yeah, usually you'll find there's 2 bolts in the front, 2 bolts in the back, the rails, allows the whole seat to move. Yeah, pretty simple shit really. So some of them will have a little cap on the front, so this one's got a little cap, so you'll have to get a screwdriver under it, pry that off, and underneath it will be the bolts. Then you undo the bolts, and the whole seat should come out. Now the seat should come out whole, it should fit through any door that it went in, so you shouldn't have any problems with that. You might find you need to fold the backrest forward, but the whole seat should come out without problem. Back seat, a little bit more of an issue, can be done. Oh, saved on tools. Got a spanner. Oh, there we go. Business card for West Australian Police. That's a bit worrying. Shit under all the pedals and controls. That's always a safe way to go about it. Feather. Obviously we had a bird in here at some point. I don't fucking know. Better than what I just bought, so we'll keep that. So as you can see, just undo the front bolts. Whole seat comes out. And the back bolts, of course. Not a big fan of these, just gonna fucking tear these off. Seat's not too bad underneath. It is a leather seat, so it will be cracked, it will be damaged, it will be fucked in some way or another. Not really avoidable unless when you buy the car you look after the leather with leather protector and the stuff that you oil it with and so on. So when we bought this car, didn't realise I had a cracked dash. It was in the middle of the night, very silly. But so you got your dash mat and all that. Get it off now. Well, for a 30-year-old car, it's alright. Dash is all cracked and smashed, and mostly that's just heat damage. Heats up, contracts, expands until it just cracks. As you can see, it's foam and just covered foam. I have to get a new dash for that and replace it, or depending on the budget we will probably just put a cover over it. Now as you see, the seat's unbolted. You have to fold the backrest back forward. May require some encouragement to remove, but should all come out as one. Now bear in mind, if you've got a newer model car, seat heating, a seat belt switch for checking whether or not you got your seat belt on, etc, etc, it will come with wiring underneath, so disconnect that first, otherwise you tear all the wiring out and that's a bit of a cunt to fix sometimes. As you can see, there's a reason why we took the seat out. This will all get cleaned up, hopefully, to the best of our ability. So this is the point where you decide whether or not you replace the carpet itself or whether or not you try and tidy it up. Now the carpet's not ripped or torn or anything like that. It's pretty manky. It's filled with human filth. But yeah. So as you can see with the seats out, a lot easier just to fucking get in there and work with it. Yeah, we'll clean this up. Now the seats are out, the smell's gone down a little bit, so we'll deodorise the fuckery out of them. It looks like aircon piping. I think that's pretty cool. We'll fuck about with that. Yeah. So this is that foam crack. You just spray it all over like everything. No idea how it's going to go with car carpet, but we'll have a look.
Just deodorise it. Push all the shit up. So I push the vacuum cleaner back over it. And then the carpet cleaner doesn't have to clean fucking dirt, it just cleans them up.
Okay. What are you going to do about the back seats?
We'll take them out.
Give that a go.
Yeah.
It's all foamy and stuff, and that'll all settle into the carpet and bring everything up and kind of get rid of all the smell, hopefully. So, one vacuum car. Not too bad. You know, carpet's a bit, yeah, but bit of carpet cleaner, you get most of it out. Of course, the things like where the rust has gone through into the carpet and stuff like that, well, rust the carpet obviously, but it stains the carpet and stuff like that. You won't get all of it out, but decent mat in the front and back, like a floor mat, a couple of decent floor mats. Cover most of that up. It is an old car, at the end of the day. You can't fix everything. And I'm not really keen on replacing the whole car carpet. So, we'll work with that and we'll see what it comes out like. So, without the seats in the car, you can get into it a lot easier. Everything else should come off with some spray and white. Not too bad. All things considering, looking at the rest of the car, the boot's pretty good. More personal stuff. 3-phase cable and a toroid. Why you'd want that, I don't know. You can have that back. Tarp. One tarp. Don't sniff that, you'll get AIDS. Warning for vehicles with rear wheel disc brakes, use brake block. Okay, that's a jack. Okay, well, there's a jack. Score. Never seen one like that before. Rich people stuff. Old mate was a fan of fishing. Get a big net. Okay, he's not getting that plate back. I can have it back, I don't give a fuck. Fishing net. More personal crap. What's this? High-vis shit. High-vis shit. Packet for a belt, so a belt's been changed. We'll figure that one out later. Brake and clutch fluid. Bit worrying. Brake and clutch fluid. So we'll keep that. Tire on. Plus one, we'll keep that. It appears to be the original car speakers. They actually seem alright. I think we'll keep them. A plastic bucket, one of. very bad condition, got a crack in it. Do not require that. Oh man, that's just wrong. That's bad. Come and have a look at this. No, it's pretty.
Oh, fantastic.
That's.
Makes me believe even more they've been living out of the can't they?
They can just go over there. Thank you. Don't 100%.
Toilet. Even. Probably what he uses when he goes fishing.
I don't know what to make of that. That's just.
It's a bushman's toilet.
It's a milk crate in a toilet seat.
Yeah, exactly, a bushman's toilet. I don't really want to fucking touch it, but.
I think we'll give that back to him.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, a pair of grips and a spanner. Never have too many spanners. Wow, what's the damage? That's a spare tyre.
Right rim.
Huh?
Right rim.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got the BMW rim. It's missing the cap. Fuck knows where that is, but yeah. Not 100% what that is. It's I'm thinking, looking at the shape of it, that's part of that jack. Or maybe. Ah, it's a wheel stop. Okay. He's got a book written in German. Das Leben geht weiter! It's like, that could mean anything. Goodbye. More fishing shit. Doing something with that. Stop sniffing, you get sick. Spare tyre. Well, that's a plus. So I did have a spare tyre. That's a plus. Does appear to be a smaller tyre, which is good, I suppose. It's got air in it, so obviously it's been repaired at some point or whatever, so that's no problem. And the boot's reasonably good. So behind that cover in the boot somewhere will be some way to remove the back seats. So, taking a little bit of a break because this car's kicked my ass. It's all personal effects from the car. Fuck. We can see most of it's starting to come out. It's not seeming like it's going to be that bad. Like the front's already. You can see already in the front where most of it's come out, and the back's getting started on. Figure out how to get these seats out at some point, and the other side. That's the original stereo out of the car. It's quite a top of the line stereo for back then. Yeah, you got all your balance and stuff. Each one that'll have a potentiometer to each side and so on, and you get your volume. Seat covers from. Fuck, where did we get these? Super cheap. There you go, super cheap auto. I think these are about 89, 90 bucks or something. Not very cheap in the way of seat covers, but they're the better type. They got that better kind of feel to them, rather than that cheap meshy shit. So, seat covers. Definitely recommended. I put them on every car, mostly for the fact it just protects the seats. If the seats are fucked and you can't be fucked replacing the seats, or they're too cheap, or the seats are too expensive, you can't find any, so on and so forth. Seat covers make them look a lot better. All of a sudden, a new seat. Of course, it's not. Buy a brand new car, I'd still put them on, because it does affect the resale value, how damaged the seats are. So don't go and buy the cheap ones, go and buy decent ones. You know, $90, yeah, but as you can see, they're the decenty kind of 69 with it. Fuck, I thought they were more expensive than that. Okay, well, even still cheaper. Yeah, not your $20 fucking mesh ones with the crap on them. This one's got more of the canvasy kind of thing going for it. Very nice seat cover. Looks very much like a new car seat for a modern car, like a Commodore or a Ford or something like that. So, and if you do them right, if you take the seats out to begin with, makes it a lot easier. But if you do them right, they look the part. So, one seat covered seat. Not spectacular. It looks a lot better compared to that. Yeah, that'll go back in a minute. A lot easier if you take the seat off first. Not very bad at all. It's getting a bit dark, so sun's going down. Can't really see much, but seat covers look a lot better. The other one will go in a minute. So, the inside of the car is tidied up quite nicely. It's very hard to see in this light, but yeah, we're getting there. We'll do this car, and we'll wash it and polish it and all that, and I'll do that another time. And then we'll work on Mr. Weebs. Alright, this seat's ready to go. See that? How nice does that look? That looks like a new car seat. Very nice. So you're always the expert when it comes to car seat covers. I just can't fucking do this. Shits me.
Let's get this seat back in this car.
Well, that's it. That's it for today. So I'm just gonna have a look and see central locking. I love that. Like, even for an old car, 1984, central locking and electric windows. So that's the floor. Now it looks a bit, yeah, but that's just because of the kind of carpet that's in it. It's you know, you get like a suede couch and you rub it one way and it looks dark, and you rub it the other way and it looks light. Yeah, same kind of thing. So it's just because of the kind of carpet, which that'll eventually all even out again and all of that. So those are the new seat covers. Those are the new seat covers. So they look a lot better. You know, make it look a lot better. Steering wheel will eventually need to be replaced. Don't know if I want to go genuine or put on some Boss kit and some fucking rice or shit. I don't know. Back seat, not really recoverable. Same thing with the back carpet. Managed to get 99.9% of everything out of it. Good work, Baz. Love your work. Armor all, the door trims. It just looks nice now. That's the thing. I'm gonna see if I can't get a new dash mat for it, just for the meantime. The cracked dash isn't an issue. It's not even really a safety issue. It's just a cosmetic issue. Like, if you wanted to go all ricer on it, you could silicone through all the cracks. Sorry, I was eating a cracker a minute ago. Now I'm fucking choking on it. You can seal in all the cracks and all of that. And you can then, once you've sealed it with silicone and whatnot, you can wrap it and